in this video, I'm going to talk about JavaScript operators. What an operator is it's basically like an equal to symbol or a greater than or less than symbol. I'm going to talk about all of the operators in JavaScript. Let's first learn about the basic operators like equal to, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So the first one is equal to. So let's say I create a variable here, which we learned in the last video, var x is equal to 10. This here is the assignment operator. So it assigns a variable, it assigns a value to this variable. The next operator is the addition operator. It works like addition. So var x is equal to 10 plus 10. Now the multiplication operator. It works like multiplication. 10 times 10. But you use a star instead of an x because an x could be a variable. And finally, the division operator. So let x is equal to 10 divided by 10. The division operator isn't like you do in math. It's a slash or like a fraction when you write it out. Now let's talk about arithmetic operators. Those four that we talked about, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, those are all arithmetic operators. But there are a few more. For example, the increment, which is plus plus. So what this does is, let's say I create a variable, let x equal to 10, and then I add and then I type in x plus plus here. So what this is it's adding 1 to x. Plus plus means add 1 to x. And same with the decrement. The decrement is just minus minus. It just removes 1 from 10. The next arithmetic operator is the modulus operator. So what this is it's basically the remainder. So if I console.log 13 percentage with it, which is the modulus symbol, 13 modulus 5, it should give me 3 because 13 divided by 5 is 2 remainder 3. And finally, the exponentation operator. So what this is it's basically the exponent. So if I console.log 5, or no, let's say 3, and then the symbol for it is star star 4, this should give me 81 because 3 to the power of 4 is 81. Now let's talk about all the assignment operators. We talked about one assignment operator, which was the equal sign, but there are more. The first one is plus equal to. So what this does is it adds a value to a variable. So let's say let x is equal to 1, and then x plus equal to 1. That adds 1. I can make it 10 too. So it's not like x plus plus, which only adds 1. This you can add any number you want. So this would equal 1001. The next one is minus equal to. That's the same thing as plus equal to, but it subtracts that number. Next is star equal to. I think you can see a pattern. All of the basic operators, all of the arithmetic operators, we're using in the assignment operators. So let's say I use the star equal to. It's the same as saying x equals x plus y. So let's say var x is equal to 10 and var y is equal to 20. If I do x times equal to y, it's the same as saying x is equal to x times y. So it's the same with everything. So I'll just go through the rest. Modulus equal to, division equal to, and exponent equal to. The final operators are the comparison operators. The comparison operators compare two numbers. An example is the greater than or less than. So I'll go through all of them. The first one is equal to. It's like saying if x is equal to y. So if they're the same value. The next one is equal sign, equal sign, equal sign. So this basically means x is the same value and same type as y. So let's say x is a string and its value is 1, and y is a number and its value is 1. These would not be equal to, the x would not be equal to y because they're not the same type. But if x was a string and it was 1 and y was a string and it was 1, then they would have the same value and same type. The next one is greater than. It just means one number is greater than the other. And then the less than sign. It means one number is less than the other. So x is less than y. Then the greater than or equal to. So you can use this in an if statement. Well, you can use all of these in an if statement. If x is greater than or equal to y, then you run this function. So if let's say x is 10. Let's say y is 10. If x is greater than 10 or equal to 10, then you run this function. Same with the less than or equal to. If it's less than y or equal to y, then you run the function. That's it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.